It's like one of those one in a million photos. You're just like, what is it? So our listeners want to know, what's the story behind the photo?
All right, well, this is how it went. My dad and I do a car show in Scottsville every year, and this year was August 19th. After the show, it was a great show, and after the show, a woman the next day who was an attendee of the show had posted some pictures on a site called Rochester Cruise Nights and Car Shows. So I went on the site and I was looking at the pictures, and as I was looking at the pictures, I wrote her a nice little letter saying, you know, thanks for coming to the show, supporting us. This is really nice of you. Thanks for posting the pics. Some great pictures. And I was scrolling through, I was thumbing through the pictures, and I happened to see the Monroe County Dare car that we brought in for the kids. And I could see my cars in the background. I have a black Cherry Coupe and a 48 Chevy in the background there. Mm-hmm. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna blow it up and see if I can see my cars. And now I find this apparition or this thing. And I thought, you know, I've lived in Scottsville 47 years. There's no statue there. There's no etching on that church wall. Nothing like that. So I had to second guess myself. After 47 years, I drove down there to look to make sure that I was right, and I was. And in the meantime, I came back and I had messaged this lady via Facebook, Jessica, and I says, listen, I says, could you give me a call, please? I says, thank you very much for the pictures and the posting and your support. I says, but I'd like to talk to you about a picture that you posted. And of course, she writes back a question mark, and so I write back to her. I says, listen, I really, truly, I says, I'm not crazy. I go, I'm not some stalker. I says, there's a lot of crazies out there. I said, I just want to talk to you about some of these pictures you have. Could you please give me a call? And, well, about 10 minutes went by, and she called. And I says, okay. I says, thanks for calling, and, you know, pictures are great. I said, do you still have them? And she says, yep. I says, well, could you go to the very last picture, which is the Dare car? She goes, sure. So she did, and I says, well, my cars are in the background. I says, would you blow them up and see if you could see my cars? Well, as she did that, I could hear her. She must have been doing it at the same time. I hear, oh, my God. My hair stood up on my arms. My whole body went chills. And I says, I knew I wasn't crazy. I just knew it. I go, listen, there's no statue. There's no etching on the wall. I go, that is something you caught in the picture. I says, would it be all right if I shared it?
So here's a good question for you. What's your theory on it? What do you think it is? Do you think it's a ghost of a soldier? Do you think it's a ghost of someone from the church? What are some of your theories on it?
Well, I have a friend whose father was a minister at the church for years. Her name is Britta, and she commented on the post that her father had all kinds of activity in the church, but nothing that bothered him, and that she had said that she used to clean the church when she was a teenager in school. And she cleaned it one time at night, and she said that that was the very last time she did it. So she said that there was a lot of activity there. As far as my feeling on it, I think it's something. Like I said, if you look at the color of the picture, he's almost transparent. He looks like the cobblestones of the church. If you look at the picture again, you can see that the complexion on myself and the woman wearing yellow, who I don't know who is. You can see the complexion in our faces. You can see the colors of the shirts and shorts or pants that we're wearing. And when you look at this picture of the guy, he just looks like a cobblestone figure. So I don't believe that it is anything of this world. Let's put it that way.